それでは続きまして、オーラルプレゼンテーション9、静岡市立高等学校。タイトルが BR 反応における新しい振動の発見。袴田彩人さん、杉山伊吹さん、杉森美香奈さん。指導は戸塚茂子先生です。それではよろしくお願いいたします。
Before we start, I'll introduce our leader Ayato. He got a prize in Global Science Campus program. Let me explain that in our slides. A yellow headline indicates of his previous presentation, and a blue headline indicates our recent work. First, we'll show you the overview of the BR reaction. Please look at this. We add some color solution. The color changes like this repeatedly. It's a kind of oscillation reaction. These colors appear due to iodine test reaction. Please look at these equations. This part produces iodine, but second part decomposes iodine. And third part produces iodine again. But the detailed mechanism of BR reaction is still not clarified. We had been really interested in this mysterious phenomenon, so our purpose is to find new oscillations of BR reaction. We use these reagents for the normal BR reaction. We prepare a solution A, B, C, and D. Such was used as an indicator. We researched what will happen if starch is exchanged to another indicator. Next, we will introduce how to detect the oscillation. We determine to detect the color and voltage of the solution. These equipment we developed. We set test tube and pour solution into it, then mix them by using magnetic stirrer. We set white LED light, which covered with blue or yellow cellophane, and shone the light on the test tube from the side. Then, color sensor of Lego Mindstone detected the light and quantified the strength. And voltage measuring device with platinum electrodes were used to detect the voltage changes. By using this equipment, we measured normal BR reaction. Please look at the next slide. The horizontal axis shows time. Orange chart shows color changes. The line going up and down repeatedly indicates the color changes yellow to purple repeatedly. And a blue chart shows voltage changes. It's interesting that these two charts are beautifully synchronized. We regarded that we have succeeded in detecting BR reaction by using our equipment. From this graph, you can see that the oscillation lasted for 5 minutes and 18 oscillations in voltage were observed. As a reference, we measure normal BR reaction without such. Please look at the next slide.
Without the starch, the color only changes from light to deep yellow many times, and little oscillation in voltage were observed. In the next slide, we prepare the comparison slide. You can see that the behavior of color and voltage were quite different, and we found that starch might have some important functions on BR oscillation. Anyway, our purpose was to find a new oscillation. We gave our attention to the presence of the hydrogen ion in chemical equation, so we added BTB, which is well known to be an acid-base indicator instead of search. This is the result of using BTB. Contrary to our expectation, there are no color change because pH didn't change at all. But we found the new oscillation in voltage. First, the length of oscillation in voltage were extended longer than that of normal BR reaction. Second, the voltage peaks of the upper side were clearly split. We think the possibility that BTB has redoxability and this causes new oscillation. So we measured the cyclic voltammetry data of BTB. Look at the next slide. We are surprised because pH is easily oxidized. So we think the redox reaction of BTB involved in new oscillation. So from this data, we added another indicator which has redoxability. Look at the next slide. The left substance has high redoxability and extended the oscillation. So we add another indicator which has high redoxability. Next experiment. We added potassium ferricyanide instead of such, and this is the result. We are very surprised because the length and number of oscillations were significantly increased. We have never seen such a long oscillation, and we wanted to know the behavior of iodine, so we conducted the next experiment. Start with potassium ferricyanide. We expected the synchronized chart in color and voltage. Look at the next slide. We got an unexpected result. As time went by, the oscillation in color changed like this. We have never seen such an oscillation.
Look at the comparison slide. In both cases, the length and numbers of oscillations were increased, but the right graph showed more significant increase. From this data, we had great interest in measuring the BR reaction with potassium ferrocyanide. If the extension of oscillations were caused by redox reaction between ferricyanide and ferrocyanide ion, we expected completely the same chart will be measured. Look at the next slide. In both cases, the length and numbers of oscillations were increased. This is the comparison slide with search. This chart showed almost the same visible oscillations occurred, but there was a slight difference. Only in the right chart, you can see yellow to deep purple oscillations at first. This is the comparison slide without BTB. Quite different in color and voltage oscillations were shown. From this result, we thought that there must be not only redox reaction between ferricyanide and ferrocyanide ion, but also the redox reaction with BR solution system. And we believe that starch must have significant effect too. So we conducted another experiment. It means the case of BTB with starch. The next slide shows the result. To our surprise, we got another new oscillations. At first, inhibition time in color appeared, but during this time, voltage changes were not inhibited. We don't know why this happened. And we got interesting result in color. At first, yellow to light blue oscillations were seen, but as time went by, yellow to deep purple oscillations were seen. This is the comparison slide of BTB. This chart looks quite different in color and voltage oscillations. In both cases, the voltage peaks of upper side were clearly split. In consideration, we can say three things. First, the redox active indicators, which were added instead of starch, caused new oscillations in the Br reaction. Second, any redox active substance as well as ferricyanide and ferrocyanide ion significantly affect the oscillation of the Br reactions. Third, starch have significant effect on Br reaction. From our experiment, we came to believe the possibility of redoxability in starch. So we took the cyclic voltammetry data. We were really surprised that starch showed redoxability. So we were sure that starch have some significant effect on Br reaction. Lastly, we'd like to talk about future investigations. We will conduct an investigation on how indicators cause the new oscillation in the Br reaction. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you for your kind attention.
ありがとうございました。それでは質問をお受けしたいと思います。挙手をお願いいたします。質問のある方、はい、ではマイクをお持ちいたします。真ん中、中ほどの、はい、お願いいたします。
Thank you for your very nice presentation. So reaction lifetime became long when potassium ferrocyanide was added. So if you know that, please explain. So why became long?
We don't know why they're long. So we conducted the experiment like changing concentration with ferrocyanide. If the ferrocyanide works as catalyst, so when changing the concentration of ferrocyanide, we expected the same chart of this. So we try to solve this problem.
Thank you.
ありがとうございます。その他ご質問のある方、挙手をお願いいたします。はい、ではマイクをお願いいたします。
So hello, thank you for your wonderful research. So there are many types of starches. Actually, there are only two, but there are amylopectins and there are amyloses. So I wonder what will happen if we put one of them inside this reaction and the other on the other reaction. I wonder if there will be a difference between the difference of the starch that you're using. What do you think about that?
So your question means if they add aminopectin to the reaction, what will happen?
Yeah, like that.
Starch are used as an indicator for iodine test reaction. So it's added aminopectin instead of starch. The color is not changed, but voltage were changes in voltage, changes new oscillation. We will find new oscillation.
Okay, thank you.
ありがとうございます。それではお時間も参りましたので、以上とさせていただきたいと思います。静岡市立高等学校の皆さんでした。ありがとうございました。